Hello, here we are. 9,999 subscribers without one video. Well, this is going to be the one, I'm telling you. Got a 2008 Chevy Trailblazer and changed the power steering cooler yesterday. And when I got done, I took it for a ride. Oh, back up. When I got done, I filled the reservoir, started the truck, turned the wheel, and foaming bubbles came out. So I knew that it had an airlock in there where the cooler that I put on. But I wasn't aware that you needed to bleed the power steering system. You hear me? You got to bleed it. You got to jack it up. After doing a little research, I learned it. You got to jack it up. Get the wheels off the ground. Without starting the truck, you turn the wheel all the way to the left, all the way to the right. 10 times, 20 times, whatever it takes to push that air out. You'll see it in the reservoir. You'll see it when you're going left and right. You'll see little foam and bubbles come out. I already did it. It works. That's why I'm making the video. It works, man. I'm telling you, it works. Without starting the truck, turn the wheel 10 times left, 10 times right, as many times as it takes. And I watched a couple videos on this. One would say start the truck. One would say not start the truck. So I did it without starting the truck. I figured that would be better. So I did it 10 times each way. The air's out. Take it for a test drive. It's fine. Come back. Get it up in the air again, just the wheels off the ground. So you're not putting that much pressure on rack and pinion and all that. Turn the wheel. Get the wheels off the ground. Started the truck. Did it again. No air bubbles coming out. I'm telling you, it works. And one more thing. When I went to buy a cooler at Advanced or AutoZone or O'Reilly's, they all wanted to sell me this universal cooler for pretty much any vehicle, and it's for transmissions or power steering. Let me show you here. I mounted mine right there in front of the radiator. This one's only about 12 inches, 10 inches long, and the one I took off was about 30 inches. It went down here. It went all the way across there. So I was a little nervous about that, being so small, replacing such a big radiator. And it's working fine. Today's day number 2, and once I got the air out, everything was good. I'm gonna try to keep this video under 5 minutes. But I just want to show you here too. That's where I spliced it all together at. Right there. It came with the clamps, came with the hoses. I just it came with a little piece of tubing also. You see how I got the little tubing spliced in there? It came with one piece of tubing, but that tubing was a little bit smaller in diameter, outer diameter anyways, than my hoses, even the one that came with it. So I felt more comfortable taking the existing tubing that was on the truck and that I cut off. I felt more comfortable using that. It fit into the tube, that the new tube and the old tube, just perfect. And it had like extractor nipples where once I pushed it in there, it wouldn't come out, you know. Where the tubing it came with didn't have that. So what I did was, when I cut the old radiator out, the old cooler for the power steering, when I took that out, I used some of the tubing off of that. I cleaned it up with some fine sandpaper and then painted it so it wouldn't rust. And I think that might have been a little bit overkill, but probably didn't need to paint it, but I had plenty of time to let it sit and dry, so might as well, right? And it's working good, man. I just wanted to let everybody know out there that you do have to bleed the system. Don't worry about that universal cooler. And I found out that a lot of people will buy this little cooler if they have power steering line that's leaking, so that they can use the tubing it comes with to go beyond the bad line they have. So I thought that was a pretty good idea too. Alright, thanks, man. Pretty much this works for any vehicle. Some vehicles, I'm told, have a bleeder screw for your power steering, but mine don't. And I don't think a lot do. Thank you.